Good. All right, so we'll call the meeting to order. Your secretary.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Just want to be sure. That you were the chair.
No, I'm
Yeah,
officially
yeah.
the secretary.
Yeah. So at 5:50, what is it, 5:54? Call the meeting to order. The roll call, Romy
Portuan Remior and Jorge Alvarez.
Rome's gonna act as secretary, chair for this meeting. There is order of business, deferrals, additions, deletions. We don't have anything.
No, looks good.
We'll move on. There's no one here for public comments.
Mhm.
New business, the EDC informational webinars to be scheduled starting in probably February.
February, yes.
And then the subcommittee members, we have Romy's present, Matthew is absent, Magali's absent, and I am present.
And Jose
And
Nelson.
absent.
Okay.
We don't need a quorum, but so we'll continue
Mhm.
for this type of meeting. The first one that we've been talking to for a while, even
Before,
when
yeah.
I worked from, I think it was. towards the
I think
end
you
of
were
the
chair,
house was Ralph Shuck. We need to
Mhm.
hurry up with Ralph because I know he starts getting really.
He starts
busy
tax season,
with
yep.
tax season,
Mhm.
so he had prepared an agenda. I know John Engel had talked to him as well.
Okay, do we have that agenda?
Yeah, that was forwarded. I'm not sure if you have it easily available there, but he had kind of put in how to start a business, some like, accounting considerations. He wasn't really going into payroll or anything, but it's more of
Yeah,
just the tax
that is true, sure.
implications of, things to look for when starting a business. So if we have that, we could reach back out to him and see if he's still available.
Okay, thank
And
I think I found the chain. Yes, from Raphael. How to start a business, right? Okay, then I have this email thread.
So probably towards the very bottom, or or the beginning of that thread, he probably set up an agenda, at least bullet points of what he could cover.
Can you go over those, Jonathan?
I don't see bullet points.
I can't even get it on my phone because that's been so long, it's been our
Many
marriage.
people want to start a business, but don't go through the due diligence of registering with the state and local governments, opening bank accounts, or segregating business and personal funds. It's more so typed out.
Okay,
Came across an article published by Seacoast Bank of 10 steps that can help you start your Florida business. This is perfect for what I do. It provides a perfect outline. I don't want it to be a conflict of interest for George though. I'll forward this to you.
okay.
Do you want me to reach out to Raphael to see
Yeah, I
about?
think that would be good for our businesses.
Yeah, I think first, when we market this, the webinars, what do we want to call it? Business owner 101.
Or accounting.
Well, I'm
Tips.
thinking like the series, right?
Okay.
So the series, like, small business 101.
This is something that we could.
Or is it business basics brought to you by the Economic Development Committee?
Was there,
We never had a
There-
title, we never had.
but there were in the past, there were webinars.
It started, a lot of it started during COVID. So we did them. The first one we did was at Ana Mendes University.
Yes, but what do we call that? Wasn't that more social media marketing and whatnot?
Yes, I believe that was it.
Yeah, so that was different.
So that's kind of where this whole thing.
There is a business basic.
I was thinking like, business 101 or business basics, brought to you by the Economic Development Committee. Whatever we like.
We can bring this back to the full committee.
Mhm. I mean, if we bring it back to the full committee, then we have to wait for the February meeting,
Right,
then we
that's
won't get Raphael
I
done
think
until March.
We
Is that what we want to do? We don't want to start this until March? I mean, I'm okay with
I
that.
mean, we need to vote on it. We need to.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, that's fine. We can do it in March.
It may,
We'll vote on it in the February meeting and then there's 4 of them, so we'll have 1 per quarter. That's fine.
it may push him back to one of the last ones.
Mm-hmm,
March, April, tax season.
right,
Further in there, the worse it is.
right.
But again, let's reach out to him and if we
Yeah.
can tie down a date of,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll call it.
If he can do March or if not, whatever, we'll push him down on the agenda. We'll do someone else first. Like Melissa can go first, because I mean, if he was thinking of covering incorporation and whatnot, Melissa can cover the same thing. Melissa can cover incorporation and the pros and cons of the different kinds of corporate structures. Okay, so, all right, so then timeline,
So what are we calling it again?
small business 101 or business basics, presented by the EDC,
For small business best practice.
brought to you by.
Basics.
Business 101. Do we have anybody internally that can work on like a fun logo or something like that, or is that something
can
we
do
have to outsource? Yes.
Yeah, we can-
Okay.
for sure.
I feel like it would be cooler to do business 101 and then like in small letters, like brought to you by the Economic Development Committee for the town.
Okay, nice emblem.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm thinking kind of like something like Magic School Bus looking like.
If you want, not to ask you with anything
No.
more, but like if you want to float any.
Can I
designs that
just
you've seen,
give that
go
to you?
for it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
So timeline, this is gonna be February. Committee vote. For first seminar. In March. And then we go quarterly. Okay, and then. If Rafael. Needs to go further down the calendar, we can. Melissa can go first. Okay, and then I need to send you logos, okay? So title,
Let me ask this, these webinars? What was the like? Picture medium for these, are these like pre-recorded YouTube videos?
Yeah.
that we post?
We went back and forth, not a lot, I think.
They were live.
I think we always talked about it live. One time, at first we thought of a podcast, then we thought of like a live live seminar that is broadcast, and I think at this point, we're just gonna do a webinar. So like a live Zoom, right?
The Bank United ones were live presenter. We haven't done anything in person since pre-COVID, we did that one.
What was the turnout for that, George? Do you remember?
Pre-COVID one,
Mm-hmm.
and we had a very good turnout. But then I get a little bit confused, because we also did the political debate, and Anna Mendez, Eddie was chair back then,
Mm-hmm.
and that had a pretty good turnout too, but that was.
Oh, way before.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the first one, we can do Zoom, and then I think maybe if it picks up a little bit more traction, we can talk about doing one in person.
Okay.
Yeah, we had even talked about possibly, the problem is it's what time of day is best for something like this.
Mm-hmm.
That people are not engaged in other activities within their
Mhm.
jobs.
Right.
And can't attend, so we even thought about maybe a late.
Yeah, we had thought about,
Not a lunch, but like a later afternoon,
Mhm.
and then maybe do it in a venue. Cause we can
Like-
kind of do it like maybe live
Mhm.
with Zoom at some venue.
Yeah.
And you can have people call in through Zoom, but also have like a live audience there,
Mhm.
and then have it roll over into a networking event
Mhm.
where.
So what time do you think we need?
So maybe like start like at 4 and then at 5, roll over into the networking event,
Mhm.
but that's just kind of an idea that was floated, so we could be,
Sure,
maybe have a better turnout.
sure.
I mean, I think that's probably the perfect place to have something roll into. A business networking event.
Now, it'd be nice to have somebody that has screens and that type of audio visual.
Well,
Capacity.
something that I saw, which I know we're doing one tomorrow at Maybe Trola, but Maybe Trola has a projection screen.
They do.
Yep, in their main dining hall.
Okay, 'cause I haven't been there yet.
Yeah,
Are either of you going to?
I
Yes.
can't make it tomorrow.
I'm planning on going. I'll be in Brickell, so I'm gonna try to make it as early as I can.
I know Matthew will be there.
a bunch of
Stuff?
EDC materials.
No, I
I
can't.
need to-
make
I need to offload. No, it's fine, I can figure it out tomorrow. But.
But if I make it, I'll be there. It's at 5:30?
it. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll try to be there by 5. Any help setting up. And then do we have a list, was that done by invitation? I mean,
Yeah, it's on
by
a,
Eventbrite?
through, the chamber.
So we'll be checking in people, or the chamber is gonna be heading that one up.
I never talked about that.
I don't, I'm assuming the chamber's taking care of that.
Didn't somebody talk about the first people that register, or the 50 people?
It's the first
Right.
50 people that get there, get a drink.
Get there.
Yes, that get a drink.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're registered.
I know we've had that list to be able to pick
Right.
up
Mhm.
names of companies and.
Yeah.
I can ask Matthew just if he knows anything about it. But, okay, late afternoon.
Okay, so yeah, so I think not the March one. I think it's too late to plan for the March one, but for a future one, we can look at turning it into, from just like an online thing to, mixing it, blending it into one of our networking events.
Yeah, because I'm also thinking the marketing social media one could probably easily be an online one.
Mm-hmm,
I mean, it's an online,
sure.
it's a media-based discussion anyway, so it's like. So we don't have to make every single one exclusively live or exclusively.
Yeah, we could do the one in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
maybe, I don't know, talking about this from Melissa.
You mean like, what are you talking about? Like changing the times or? What do you mean, one in the
No.
morning?
What's the best time?
What's the best
Like,
time?
just do like a Zoom one.
Yeah, like a Zoom one, I mean, gosh, whatever, every time, if somebody's gonna have a conflict with every single time, I think as long as it doesn't conflict with the chamber or, I think daytime. So probably, I don't know, 11 AM if you, or 10 AM.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Paychex does a lot of tax CPEs for accountants, and we always tend to do them I feel like the dead times in the day are like 2 o'clock. Nobody ever wants to work at 2 o'clock. So, they can keep busy by doing something educational.
yeah,
So I feel like 2 o'clock, right? 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, or, 11 AM, something
That's-
like that.
yeah, whenever I
Yeah.
have like a marketing
Mhm.
like, webinar that I'm look at,
Mhm.
try to learn from, usually like 10, 11,
Yeah.
or like 2, 3,
Mhm.
just because of the.
Yep. So I think 11 AM or 2 PM are both good times. So 11 AM. Or 2 PM, okay.
So which do you think is the best material for the late afternoon one?
For the late afternoon one, I would say probably the marketing, social media, or the HR. Just because they're not, actually, let me take that back. I think for the late afternoon one, you mean the one that we would like bleed into a social networking?
Yes.
I think, the social media one actually lends itself well to that because then they get to put into practice what they just learned. Because they're gonna be like taking pictures and tagging themselves and whatever. So I think that one works well. And then I would sincerely tell you either, HR or, small business legal issues. Not because necessarily of the topic, but I know that both of us are good presenters. So, they're good, like Melissa and I both know how to hype up a crowd. So either one would lend itself well to that. I think honestly, we can determine that based on the availability of the speakers. Because for sure, whoever, we're not gonna do March live. So the next one after that would be April, May, June. So it would have to be somebody available in June. Or it would have to be someone available in August, September, October. So either June or for sure, June or October are the live ones. March and December cannot be live.
Sure.
December turnout is horrible and March is around the corner. So I think March and December are virtual. And then, April, and then June and, what did I say, October?
October. Or both.
Whichever, one or two, or yeah, one or two. So it would be March virtual. June. Possible in person. August, September, October. In person. And then December virtual.
Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Well, next steps is, I guess, contact the presenters and see what
Yes,
their availability.
so I
is.
think the first one is Rafael, right, because he's ready to go and see if he can schedule for March. And then if he's good, I mean, I see no problem following this exact same schedule.
If I can't for March, I guess.
Then
put it
Melissa.
for December.
Right,
So it's
yep.
still- it's still virtual.
Yep, yep, so Rafael would still be in this, would, if he can't for March, and we will put him in December. And then we'll have Melissa go first, and we can follow the same order.
I'm gonna reach out to him.
And what's your availability?
I'm fine, I'm not going, I'm not going anywhere, I'm not going anywhere this year, except for September. September is the only month that I'm actually traveling. So.
For the virtual one, for Rafael, maybe weekdays or weekday.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
sure,
I mean, I would say like, you know, part of the condition of volunteering to do this is that it's weekday during work hours, because that's when we're gonna draw the biggest crowd.
I think we're gonna Tuesday or Thursday. maybe
I
on
think
Wednesday.
so, I think on
Yeah,
Tuesday, Thursday,
When I
Wednesday.
think of scheduling like a, oh, hey, in this Zoom to learn how to do this, it's going to be work hours.
Yeah,
It's
work
gonna be
hours,
like-
Tuesday through Thursday, nobody wants to do those things on Friday, and Monday's always crazy for people, so.
I'm gonna reach out to him, float dates and times, I guess, for March.
Mhm.
Just
Let's
so I,
say late March,
Okay.
preferably. Late March, because that way
I also want to give him time to.
we have time, right, because we're gonna reconvene in mid-February, so we have time to
Yeah.
do it, promote it.
As far as the actual, the organizer, we'll do that through the town's Zoom account or something, or how do we, how many different people there? And then we're gonna have hundreds of people.
Right. What do you think about that?
Because the presenter would just be a.
Right.
Now, unless they wanna use their Zoom.
Right, I was, I
That
guess.
way they can control it, but if not, do
Yeah.
you need to control it just from a content standpoint? If you ever need
As
to-
long as
if you need to mute somebody or cut them out. I know
Right.
When we used to do it virtual, we had.
I'm gonna talk to Al
I
because we
forgot
had,
his name, but he used to be able to let people.
right, I'm gonna talk to Al, 'cause last time there was like a Zoom anything. So the council chambers was for a book reading essentially.
I'm not sure if you need to control.
Right, that's the
You know,
thing.
somebody logs on and they go crazy or something. You want to block them out or something. So I'm not sure if you need
Also
that.
ask, I can also ask. Whoever runs the council, people come in their council,
You have an IT professional here, right?
Yeah. probably like that.
But just to see who's gonna run it.
Was there any intent to like, and this is just me following things and getting this up later. Is there any intent to like compensate people
No.
for providing?
Out of your own, the own kindness of your heart and desire for
I
education,
think we voted to put a few dollars to promote.
to market it,
To market.
yes.
Look back at
I
that.
think we had a few dollars that were approved for each
Mhm.
event. to
For
market it,
marketing.
a couple $100. So I think. So I think it's. And in turn, we're promoting them, their company, whatever. so.
Shoot, we won't have, I won't be there, but you'll be there. Whoever does the intro or something tomorrow, if you can just like have someone announce, you know, when they do the thank you everybody for coming, yada, yada, yada. If it's gonna be Matthew, whoever, Jose, just drop this, like say, hey guys, all of you that have registered for today, or if you didn't register for today, please make sure you go give your information to so-and-so. We're gonna be sending out, you know, communication starting in March.
Yeah, like, keep an eye
The
out.
Economic Development Committee is rolling out a series called Business 101. You know, if you're looking to start a new business or how to efficiently run a small business, we've got, you know, webinars coming your way that are gonna be free of charge and really awesome, you know, starting in March. So like, yeah, so people, yeah, plug it,
Well, it-
exactly. Okay, so to do items,
Sorry to interrupt, just. Do you, since some, you know, since we partner up with the chamber for a lot of these things, the chamber lunches are typically what at noon?
they are at 11:30.
You think they would be, that's about an hour and a half?
They like run like 2 hours, I feel.
Really?
Yeah, they run on, which is why I have to tell
Do you
them
think
there.
something like this would work before or after?
I think it would work. I think it would work.
You could actually say start at 10:30, stay there, have lunch, and then, you know, go through the chamber luncheon.
Or no, I would say start at 11, you know, get there at 11 for the class, luncheon starts at noon, and then lunch goes from
So
noon
we're
to
gonna
1.
but at
Yeah.
least we're gonna have their people and whatever we can.
Yeah, I
affect.
think if we do that, then we have to pay the cost of the ballroom. That involves more moolah. Yeah. Unless the chamber wants to give it to us, but. So.
We can talk to them about it. See if
Yeah.
something.
What?
I'm just trying to
Do we think maybe?
link it with an event where we're gonna have maybe better turnout.
Mhm.
And if it's a restaurant and they're already set up on it, they would be set up for it.
Was that feels more like a June or September one?
Yeah, that would be.
Mhm.
Oh, March is
Oh,
already-
no, yes, yeah. June or September.
I mean, it's something we can bring up at the meeting and Matthew's right there, if they would be open to it, if they don't have a
I don't-
speaker scheduled for the
I
summer,
was gonna say, I wonder how long.
yeah.
How far advanced they lock.
Yeah, I can't talk to Matthew about that, but I can talk to Fred probably, right?
Fred,
Sure,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I can talk to Matt because he's on.
Oh, true, got it.
But I can talk to Fred about it.
Yeah,
That
we can
would
talk
be
to Fred about it, or Tico.
I think that's good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll have to do it.
So I'll try to look it up tomorrow.
Cause then if we can. I don't think we would want to take over their speakership, but.
No,
Have a
we just- we
speaker
just-
before even before.
Then we'll have one, you know, lined up for that time, and they'd wanna consider one of our 4. I mean, they, you know, they could do, you know, I mean, they could do Tico and Primo if they wanna keep it in-house and do the marketing social media for that day first.
I don't think that would shadow their speaker unless we can get one of these folks to be their speaker.
What? Wait, say that again?
That would be like the perfect.
That would be the perfect to have the speaker give the before or after.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You said
cool.
you'll reach out to them.
I'm gonna chat to Fred tomorrow.
Okay, so to-dos. So George is gonna talk to Fred.
Reach out to Rob.
Okay. You're gonna talk to Rafael. March or December. And then I will send you those. Okay, cool. Awesome.
Get it done this year.
I think we're good.
We're kind of halfway through the fiscal year. There's no time. Every morning I send stuff that I have planned to do, my schedule, and then I always get that random email that just kills.
Do you realize your whole date? Yeah, of course. Mhm. Okay,
Is that it?
and I think we're pretty good on this. What do you want me to do with these minutes? Type them up and send them to you?
Yeah, they don't have to be super.
Okay.
Just like the bullet points.
Okay, so I motion to adjourn at 6:17.